Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a young woman named Elena. She was kind, hardworking, and gentle with everyone around her. But inside her heart, she carried something invisible, a fire that burned quietly every single day. Elena worried about everything. If someone looked at her strangely, she wondered all night what she had done wrong. If a friend forgot to greet her, she believed she was no longer loved. If life became difficult, her mind filled with fear about tomorrow. People in the village thought Elena was simply too sensitive. But the truth was deeper than that. Elena carried invisible ropes around her heart. Every fear, every painful memory, added another rope. Slowly, those ropes became tighter and tighter until Elena felt trapped inside her own mind. She smiled outside, but inside, she could barely breathe. One evening, after another exhausting day, filled with overthinking, Elena left the village and walked toward the quiet forest beyond the hills. The sun was setting softly. Orange light touched the trees. But Elena noticed none of it. Her thoughts were too loud. As she walked deeper into the forest, she suddenly saw an old woman sitting beside a small lake. The woman wore simple gray clothes and held a lantern that glowed warmly in the evening mist. The old woman looked peaceful, as if nothing in the world could disturb her. Elena stopped near her. The woman smiled gently and asked, "My child, why do you walk as if chains are tied to your feet?" Elena sat beside the lake and sighed heavily. "My mind never rests," she whispered. "I worry about everything. I fear losing people. I fear failure. Even when nothing bad happens, my heart still feels trapped." The old woman listened quietly. Then she picked up a small wooden cup from the ground and filled it with the lake water. "Hold this," she said. Elena took the cup carefully. The woman then placed one tiny pebble into the water. "Tell me," she asked, "is the water still clear?" "Yes," Elena replied. The woman dropped another pebble, then another. Soon the water became cloudy and restless. "You see," the old woman said softly, "the pebbles are your fearful thoughts. One small fear may not hurt you, but when you keep adding more and more, your whole mind becomes cloudy. You can no longer see life clearly." Elena stared at the cup silently. The old woman continued, "Most suffering does not come from life itself. It comes from the stories we repeat inside our heads." A cold breeze passed across the lake. Elena lowered her eyes. "But how do I stop?" she whispered. "My thoughts return again and again." The old woman smiled gently. She took the cup from Elena's hands and placed it beside the still lake. "Do nothing," she said quietly. "Just wait." For several moments, neither of them spoke. Slowly, the pebbles sank. Slowly, the water became calm again. And once more, Elena could see clearly through the cup. The old woman looked at her warmly. "Peace does not come from fighting every thought. Peace comes from allowing the mind to become still. Thoughts settle when you stop chasing them." Those words entered Elena's heart like soft rain after a long drought. For the first time, she understood something important. She had spent years wrestling with every fear, feeding every worry, believing every painful thought. But thoughts were only like pebbles in water. If she stopped stirring them, they would settle on their own. That night, Elena remained beside the lake until the stars appeared above the forest. The world felt strangely quiet, not because life had changed, but because her mind had finally slowed down. From that day forward, Elena practiced something new. Whenever fear entered her mind, she no longer chased it. Whenever painful thoughts appeared, she paused and let them settle naturally. At first, it was difficult. Some days her mind became stormy again, but little by little, her heart grew calmer. Months later, the villagers noticed a change in Elena. Her face looked lighter, her eyes looked peaceful. Tonight, before you sleep, close your eyes for 1 quiet minute. Imagine your mind as a glass of water. Each worry, each fear, each painful thought is a tiny pebble falling inside. Now stop trying to push the thoughts away. Let the pebbles sink naturally. Let your mind become still again. You do not need to fight every thought. You only need to stop stirring the water. Sometimes the greatest strength is not reacting, not controlling, not forcing, but simply becoming still. If this story touched your heart, my friend, take a moment to like this video. Share it with someone who may need peace today, and subscribe for more gentle stories that bring calm, wisdom, and strength to your life.